Number one.
That's all it takes. Okay, so after a quick groveling session that lasted about 4 hours, I am here to talk about the Bears. Finally, the Bears. Yay! You got the 10 wins. It wasn't stressful because Shador Sanders was starting, and man, oh man, does this score look way too familiar? Mm-hmm. Again, did anyone watch any tape of the Nebraska versus Colorado game? This is exactly what I saw. Except the Bears held him to 0 touchdowns. Say I am saying that they're better than that, but they did it. They beat the Browns. They have 10 wins, and because the Packers couldn't beat the almighty Broncos, number one is back. So even though we already lost to them because they tied the fucking Cowboys, there is no need to learn about which kind of tiebreakers because they already tiebreak themselves. But now we're back to number one, heading into another match with Green Bay on Saturday. Am I scared? Yes, because they still played well against the Broncos. We don't play the Broncos, but I've had some interesting history with them. But post us, you love to see it. Yeah, the Browns. Back to the Browns. They were not good. When you're down to starting Shador, that's not really great. But you always come into the game a little scared because he's playing with nothing to lose. Especially after his confidence gets up playing the Titans defense. Whatever. They had still lost that game, and it definitely showed when they only scored 3 points all game. We gave them so many chances. I mean, there was about 2 or 3 deep balls to the same guy, and we just could not cover him for the life of him. One of them ended in a field goal, and the others ended in turnovers. I mean, the special teams finally did something. They gave a hole to Duvernay. Oh my god, it took you 10,000 years to do that. Good job, whoever the fuck is supposed to be in charge of that. Took it that long? And the Cleveland Browns? Man, that special teams are suck. Yeah, just a very chill win. You love to see it. I haven't had one, and even the fucking Saints game. It was like, oh, there's still 2 scores, but we just kept running it. And yeah, Caleb had a better day than usual. Swift had a better day than Manungai. So yeah, definitely still running back one there. Insane catches on both the offensive and defensive fronts. If only Wright had hands, we could have had 4 interceptions. But maybe he's still not full wide receiver. It's just nice. 10 wins, number one after this much time. The Lions are dying at the hands of the number one seed in the NFC. It's good. It's good. It's good not being, we went from first to seventh to number two within a very short time span. Lot more interesting things on the other games. Not the 2 shutouts; those were very uninteresting. So uninteresting that good old Tanner McKee sighting, but obviously Buffalo winning doesn't really matter. Thank goodness the Rams know how to cover for once. That game doesn't really matter. The Colts, Lamau, Seattle, Lamau. Unfortunately, the Titans didn't beat the 49ers, who we do eventually play. They played two straight night games, but we also play 2 straight night games. And the Packers also play 2 straight. Now, this is weird. Why so many night games in December? Sure, NFL. Now, will we actually win against the Packers? I hope so. I hope the 1-1 split is true because it fucking better. Because then that just means we won't win the NFC North. But we do have a way to make the playoffs now, next week, win and a Lions loss. Something with, just can't fall out of the 7th seed by that point. But, it's just nice. It's nice to get one of these stress-free games. Still not entirely sure about this, whole play calling bit. Like, they had such a great play that led to a missed field goal. They had the first play I thought was actually like a really good design play. If they had another blocker, or else, that would, whatever. Like, okay, good, we're getting that usage. And then the second play is running it up the middle when they have 6 guys there. And then third down is a terrible play. Just casual stuff that then just third play sack, and then it just ends in a Cairo Santos missed field goal because of geometry and shadows and shit. Not fun. If you wouldn't have gotten sacked, then that would have been a made field goal, and we'd be talking about 33-3 and 34-3. But whatever. That's always just improvement that Johnson should be yelling at himself for doing. Caleb should not be throwing some of those passes that he did get completions. And the Browns defense, while they were scary, it's, when it comes to the point where your offense just can't do anything, like, you give up 31 points and you're just like, whatever. But go get that record, Myles Garrett. We helped you a little, but wasn't enough. It wasn't against us. We take it. Maybe you'll get it at home whenever your next home game is. Just a very nice, stress-free. We eliminated the Vikings. Good. Fuck the Vikings. On to Saturday. At 7:20 on another cold day. Ooh, this is gonna go great for everyone. Yeah, you love freezing cold games. Well, how about another one? Probably, unless that's like one of the cold front day, one of the warm front days. It's one of the warm front days. Damn it, we're just gonna be in the 40s. That's a shame, but whatever. It's fine. I think I'm gonna go back into the fetus position of crying. I don't know. Yeah. These tears could also just be from the outside being stupid, or the fact that my jaw hurts a little. I hope I have insurance for that. But anyway, I'll see you guys later this week. Probably for at some point a season recap for volleyball or Cubs. I don't know. Yeah. If you're wondering, I will do a men's and women's basketball non-conference recap. Just, because I feel like it. I need to do something over that time. All right. See ya.